Hi guys! Today's video is going to be a review on the Milani 2-in-1 Foundation plus Concealer. I've been hearing about this foundation on social media and I wanted to give it a try and kind of show you guys if this product actually works. The Foundation plus Concealer is a medium to full coverage, lightweight, oil-free formula, long-wearing, water-resistant, and sweat-proof. So I wanted to give it a test, see how it works. Right now I do have a clean and fresh face. I just woke up. I do have normal to dry skin at the moment. So I want to see if this actually works on my skin and just kind of give you all the details throughout the day, how it's going. So if you would like to see more, then please keep on watching. So here's the packaging. This is how it looks. When you open it, it does have a pump, which is good, especially since it's a drugstore foundation. I purchased mine at CVS for $9.99. And this foundation, they did only have, I believe, 6 colors on display. I ended up getting the color 05 Warm Beige. But if you go on the website, they do have a variety of colors. I believe they have 14 colors. And if you don't happen to find your shade at the drugstore, just go ahead and purchase it on their website. So far this is 2 pumps and it is a bit thick. It is not super thick like other foundations tend to be as far as a full coverage. Here's my beauty sponge. I'm just gonna grab a little bit. Put it all over on one side. I think I did get a good color. Alright, so this is the side where I applied the foundation, and then this side doesn't have any. And now on this side of the face, I'm going to try it with the brush. So here's the brush, here's the product. I feel like with the brush, it's actually putting more product onto my face and it feels like it's setting a lot faster. Like I could tell the foundation is like applying on my face really good. And then I'm gonna see if it will cover that zit that I have. And it also claims to be a concealer, so I'm trying to see if it will cover my under eye, my dark circles. So it looks like it did cover my zit. As far as the under eye, I feel like the brush worked better than the sponge. I still feel like this one, you can still see my dark circle. And it did cover my redness that I had under the nose. So far so good. And the color did match me pretty well. I'm actually using natural light just so that you can see how the color of, the color really looks like. So I'm just gonna use the remaining product on my hand just to apply it all over my face. I really did like using the brush instead of the sponge, but of course you can use any type of method that you prefer. Alright guys, so this is how it looks with the foundation only. I haven't applied anything else. I did not apply any primer, any moisturizer, just because I want to see how this foundation reacts if I didn't have any additional products. So overall, the foundation doesn't feel heavy, even though it is a medium to full coverage. It actually feels pretty good. It still feels a little bit wet. I think it's still setting onto my face. I probably have to give it a few more minutes for it to set. I really like the color. It did match my skin. And I do see that it did cover the zit that I had and it did conceal a little bit under the eyes, but I feel like it wasn't as much as I wanted. I still feel like I need to add some concealer. Now I am going to finish the rest of my face, and after that I am going to do a flash photo and a natural lighting photo just so that you can see if this foundation really works at night when you're taking flash photos. I went ahead and finished my makeup. It looks pretty good. The bronzer, the blush blended in very well with the foundation. It did set maybe about 2 to 3 minutes, and then after that I went ahead and applied it. I did apply some concealer just because it didn't give me that full coverage for the dark circles that I have. So right now it is 10:58 and I will be back in a few hours just to give y'all a little update on how the foundation is looking. Hi guys, so right now it is 2:13. I don't know if y'all can see that. So it's been a good, I would say almost 3 to 4 hours, and the foundation still looks pretty good. I don't feel oily. Right now we just arrived to our friend's house and we're gonna be running some errands, so I will be back in a few hours to give y'all the final review of how the foundation is looking. Hey guys, so I am back. It is 6:51, if you can see that. I don't know if you can, but it's been close to 8 hours having this foundation on, and the only thing I noticed, I started to get oily on my nose and a little bit on my forehead, which in the way is pretty good because since I have normal to dry skin, I don't get a lot of oiliness on my face. But I feel like maybe this foundation will work for those people who have dry skin. It does give that full coverage and it actually applied very smoothly. I was a bit afraid about this foundation just because it was a matte foundation, and normally for me, when I have dry skin, matte doesn't work for me because I start getting all these dry patches on my face. But this one seemed to work, and I'm actually at my friend's house and she was actually looking at my skin right now and she gave me a great compliment that it still looked good. Between 1 to 10 rating this foundation, I give it a good 7. It did have the full coverage. However, I couldn't test out if it was sweat proof just because I haven't been outside. Overall, I just think it was a good foundation, a good drugstore foundation. So I do recommend it for those of you who are interested. If you have oily skin, I probably don't think this will work for you because towards the end I did feel a little oily. Like right now I feel a little oily. If you do have oily skin and you start to get oily right away with this foundation, I only recommend you to use a paper towel and just pat it once just to absorb the oil. Do not put any powder, just because I feel like once you apply more powder, more oil is going to produce on your face and you don't want that. As for me, this foundation did last a good 8 hours. I think if I would have waited much longer, within 10 hours, then I would have probably felt a bit more oily. So I hope this review really helped you. For those of you who are interested in this foundation, like I said, I highly recommend it. But if you would like to leave a comment below what your thoughts are, please let me know. I would like to read those reviews, and if you would like to see another review on a different product, please let me know down below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. Pretty soon I will be doing a prom makeup tutorial that I'm very excited to be doing. For those of you who are going to, sorry, I have a hair. For those of you going to prom, I would like to give you an idea of what I would wear if I went to prom, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Until next time, bye.